Hello everybody and welcome to this quick video where I will be discussing the rumored typings for the final evolution of the 7th gen starters. That would be Roulette, Litten, and Papu? I'm sorry, I do not remember how to pronounce it. But either way, we're going to go through that and I'm going to tell you guys what I think of the rumored typings. Obviously this is just speculation, as I say, rumored. And I'm kind of hoping they won't be the types that they're listed as. But I'll be getting into that in this video. And with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at them and what their typings are rumored, again rumored, to be. It looks like, looks like, Roulette, Roulette, my bad. I don't know why I just had brain fart. Roulette is going to be a grass flying type. It's pretty obvious. It's the only one that got dual typing in basic form, and I'm pretty sure it's going to stay. It's not unprecedented for the typing to change, but it's not very common. You'll have Litten, when in its final evolution is rumored to be a ground type on top of the fire types of fire ground, and you will have a Popolo, something like that, which is rumored to be a water fighting type. This is fine. The only thing is, as you see right here, that is not original. Game Freak original is not a bad thing. I know that you're 20 years on in Pokemon, but honestly, starters should really be something special. They should introduce a new typing. Like, look at, what's a good example? Look at Greninja, for example. Well, no, Greninja's not a good example. That one's original either. Alright, let me think before I say it again. Delphox, I believe, was original with Fire Psychic typing. Nope, that would be it. Fire Psychic, not a very common type at the very least. I'm pretty sure it was the first one to get it. That is not a bad thing, but you'll see right here that all these typings have been done before. And I put up on screen right now or you guys will see on screen right now, that all of them have been done at least 3 times, with the exception of Popolo, which doesn't have anything over it, and I will tell you why in a second. It has to do with the purpose of this video. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Litten with the ground typing, or the fire ground typing. And we will go ahead and do the same thing as we did with Roulette and show all the different fire typings that have not yet been used. And lastly, we have Poplu. This one's not going to have any scrolling text. I just put it in there for thoroughness sake. Water is the only starter type that has the distinction of having had every other secondary typing in the entire game. It's been a bug, it's been dark, it's been dragon, it's been everything at one point or another. The one most uncommon to it would be water normal, but Bidoof has that. So it's beyond reproach. No matter what dual typing they pick, it's going to always be something they've already done before. So I kind of have to just let it slide, and that's also why you will see that I didn't list anything above it. Yes, there's fighting types in it. You have Keldeos, you have your Poliwrath, and I believe there's one more. Really, honestly, it's a Pokemon that you just can't argue with. It's a very solid Pokemon. Dual typing. You really can't say that fighting water is a bad type. It's not common, but then again, there's no other type it could be that would be original. But that's not the same with grass and fire. They both have room for a original typing. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you what I wanted, or what I would like to see these Pokemon to be. You will, if you watch my last video on my thoughts, or one of my last videos, my recent video on my thoughts of the starters, these typings will look familiar to you. I've resigned myself to the fact that Roulette will be a grass flying type. Still an okay type, it is pretty common, you'll see. It's an okay typing. I'm not really a fan of it because of the big ice weakness, but you know what? That's fine. Just don't keep it on ice. I like it. I like it giving you that pretty much mandatory switch. You don't have to, but you have to be pretty ballsy to stay in on an ice attack or something that might be coming in an ice attack. Then you'll see that we have our ground fire type, which I want it to be ground poisoned. So we went with ground poison, or not ground poison, fire poisoned, because I want to get those Heatchans out of the meta. Really, I do. I don't like them. They're weak to ground, so with this would be the exact same thing. The only difference would be the typing, and I believe it gets a few more weaknesses. But if you make it a little faster, keep it with probably a good physical attack, something along the lines of a Luxray, which has a reasonable physical attack. Maybe make it a special attacker. And a little less bulk than Heatchan. I'd like to see it. It would be able to fight Heatran, hopefully. As long as it got access to ground moves. And also, I just want to see some diversity. I don't like fairy counters just being predominantly Heatran. Oh, you have a Servant? Okay, Heatran coming out. No, I don't like that. I battle people every day almost on my stream, and it is not cool. I don't like seeing Heatrans whenever people are worried about fairies. I don't. I want them out. Or at least want them to be useless. And if you couldn't tell, I'm not the biggest fan of Heatran. Now we'll go on to Popplio. I put it in as a Water Psychic type. Yes, it is used, as I've already discussed. Water has had every secondary typing. But I just want to see that Water Psychic, predominantly because it does give that give both typing strength against the proposed Litten Fire Poison typing, but also because there's not too many Water Psychic types, and it would be something I'd really like to see. Make a Water attacker who is just specifically straight up special. I mean, you have Blastoise and Feraligatr who were actually have the exact same stat spread. Then you go on to Swampert, which is a physical attacker. Then you have Empoleon, physical attacker. Samurott, physical attacker. Greninja, physical attacker. Well, no, I think Greninja is a physical attacker, I want to say. I don't remember the stats offhand, but I'm pretty sure it's a physical attacker. So how about it's time for us to have a special attacker? That'd be nice to have. And Psychic pretty much plays only physical. I mean, only special. There's a few physical moves, such as Zen Headbutt, but predominantly you're going to be running it special, and I'd like to see a little more originality in keeping more of a special attack for the Water type. I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you did, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, pass it on if you think other people will enjoy it, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.